Yes, I'm Patterson Tweed, impresario and master of ceremonies at Tweed's World and Artificial Theatre. For the artificial artists, our motto is, out of my mind, onto your stage, I owe it all to my pal, the digital director, the ringmaster and #1 contributor of AI infestation and amusement, Mr. Billy Bartificial Barton.
Thank you, Patterson. This teaching video will address Midjourney and some of the ideas, some of the ways that Midjourney acts that's similar to Sunio. I would say Midjourney is to photographers, visual artists, as Sunio is to musicians. And in both cases, it had a lot to do with prompting. And here we are in Midjourney. I've been using it for a couple of years. I find it easy to use. The platform's it's easy to get around. You can earn extra credits by doing little certain chores on here, by liking other videos. It also allows a short video. You can create 5-second videos at a time. You can stack those together. It's quite the application. It's the same thing, mind-blowing. Let me just give you one little example here. And this is a guy I created for, I don't know what it was for. On the right-hand side, there's a button that says prompt. And when you press that, this is the text that created this person. And I can't read it all from here, but this, you can pull in. Now, you would say, how do I prompt? How do you prompt? Then you need to have an AI tool as an assistant. I use, where is it? I just had it. I use Gemini, and it's an amazing tool. You really need to have that along with any other software that you're using. When I'm working in Gemini and I say something about Midjourney or Suno, it understands all of that. And if I were to go into Gemini, I would say, listen, I would like to teach a certain thing. Here's what I want to know. Can you help me set this up? What are the best practices? How can I identify this? Whatever you ask, you can prompt it to act really as your personal assistant. Because what I wanted to say is when you are prompting, there is a universal prompting architecture. That's what Gemini is giving you. So anytime that you have a question, you come into your AI application, whether it's Gemini, and I can't remember the other one. But I ask it, and it provides me all the information. I don't have to go to Google all this stuff. Although I say that, but Gemini is a Google tool, so I guess I am. So anyway, the universal prompting architecture, it tells when you're prompting something, you should what you should ask in what sequence. They say who, where, the aesthetic, what type of camera, and you can get very detailed on camera and camera lens and background, extreme close-up, shallow depth of field, blurred, ocean waves in the background, sharp focus on subject. You can get very detailed, and the more detailed you are in your prompt, the better results. As the same as when you're doing Suno. Now, sometimes you can do simple prompts and get things, but if you want to get really creative, the more you know about your subject, the better you can use these tools. And if you're a person, if you are a photographer, you work in digital visual arts, you have good eyes, and you'll be able to see things that can be done in Midjourney that I may not pick up. I use very simple tools when I use Midjourney. I create these little characters and I'm up and going. So anyway, that's it. I would create a character in here, prompt, and it'll pop up here, 4 of them. And then I take my selection whether I like one, or I can change I can click on it, change the prompt, define whatever I want it to be. So anyway, this is going to be it for this one. I'm going to do these as a teaching thing. However, I'm looking and noticing I'm not getting any traction on these at all. So I may revisit all this in a future date. So this is kind of a breakdown cruise for me. I wish there was more people joining in, but such as it is, I will continue. Thank you very much. I appreciate you watching. As always, there's a Venmo tip jar at the end if you feel so. Thank you. Have a good evening.